Good evening, beloved. I hope you are doing well today. Oh, it's Taco Tuesday, and because it's Taco Tuesday, I'm going to get tacos later. Okay. All right. So please come on in. Thank you so much for being here with me. Hello, my beloved starry eyed. Hello, 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 hello. Let me get my life together. So much has been going on, and I have been really busy since last week. Yes, taco man. Yes, hey, how you doing? Yes, yes, yes. She says it is Taco Tuesday, but we getting oxtails though. Okay, together, girl. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, hey, Butterfly Empress. Listen. I have been busy since I got back. Y'all know I was on a flight last week. Came back to California last Thursday, and then I had some lovely, 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 wonderful client events last Friday and Saturday. So, yeah, some lovely client events. I made some good money in 4 hours. I made some great money this past weekend in 4 hours. And since what's today? Tuesday. Since Sunday, I have been prepping to make milkshake. Milkshake is being made tonight. I have everything set up for milkshake. So for those of you who ordered a milkshake from me, milkshake milkshake will be made tonight, which means I got to get up. Okay, see when you're a spiritual worker like I am, sometimes that means getting up in the middle of the night to do the work. So whatever time I go to bed tonight, I will probably be up about 2:30 in the morning to finish making milkshake because I have to sit it outside and I have to watch the clock and I have to make sure the milkshake is getting bathed in all of the wonderful, wonderful Taurus full um moon rays, and they have to be back in the house before the sun comes up. So I'm gonna be a little busy tonight, but I have everything laid out. I can't wait for you all to receive them once they are um, made tonight, overnight, right? And then in the morning, Wednesday morning, after the sun rises, and they are safe in the house without the sun rays touching them, I will be going to the post office to get the post office boxes, the priority mail boxes, so I can start packing these up. So milkshake will be put in the mail for you all, um, either Thursday or Friday. But milkshake will be in the mail for you all this weekend, and you all will have your tracking numbers. So that's for everyone that bought milkshake from me. No more milkshake will be made this year. Milkshake will be made. The next batch will be made next year because I have to wait for a good lunar astrological alignment, right? And this batch of milkshake is going to be real good. It's going to be made on Wednesday, Mercury's day, the day of Mercury, for finance, for movement, right? And then this is going to be a Taurus full moon. The moon is exalted in Taurus. So we're getting all of that. It's gonna be chef's kiss. So I can't wait to hear your milkshake stories after you all receive your milkshake. So, like I said, your girl has been busy, but today we're having community day. We're gonna go for about an hour and a half today, because it is Taco Tuesday, and I am going to go get some $1 tacos with Mr. Hoodoo tonight. Okay, so just bear with me. Bear with your girl. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 One of my clients this weekend gave me $100 tip. Okay. We love $100 tip. We love $100 tip. Hey, San One. Hey, Donna. Hey, Isis. Yeah, like I said, one of my clients gave me $100 tip this weekend. Okay. See, this why you don't do stuff with people who ain't got no money. Okay. And I'm not talking about you regular clients, who get personal readings from me. I'm talking about people who book events with me. I was booked for a couple events this weekend. I don't play with them people who ain't got no money. Okay, she gave me $100 tip for 2 hours of work, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So, hey, sexy RN girl. Sexy RN girl. Yes, Natasha, I made some good money. Hey, Sasha Morris. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I know. Make sure you all are paying attention to what I post on my YouTube wall, and make sure that you all are like playing back my videos, because I usually make announcements either on my YouTube wall, or um I either make announcements on my YouTube wall, or I make announcements um during my live streams. Okay. But this was the absolute best moon for this year. So to make this milkshake, because it is powered by the moon. So yeah, it's okay, girl. It'll be another batch making next year. Yes, you claim all in milk. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, Butterfly Impulse says, Q, do we have to place our birthday in the chat for fruit? No, no, you don't. No, whenever I do these free reading live streams, I just, answer questions, right? You don't need your birth date or time unless we're doing a personal natal chart reading. But no, this here today is just free readings for the community, right? So that's what today is, right? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, girl, love to see y'all in the class. Listen, let me tell y'all. So, um, and let me talk about the classes on Sunday really quickly. The classes on Sunday, I'm going to teach you all some things on Sunday. For those of you who took the container magic class in June of 2024, this is going to be, I'm going to teach you how to make something. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to do something from container magic on Sunday. So the first class on Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, November 9th, the first class is something from container magic. Okay. I'm going to teach you all. This is going to be what this particular piece of container magic is used for. And then I'm going to step by step. Okay. I'm going to have all my tools laid out here. It's going to be step by step how to do this particular piece of container magic. Okay. And I put a picture on the flyer so you all can pretty much figure out what I'm going to be teaching you. Okay. You don't need any supplies, but when you are getting ready to make your object, your spiritual object, you will need supplies. So that's going to be the first class on Sunday. The second class on Sunday, the Sacred Scribe, those of you who took my writing wishes class, okay, who remembers writing wishes from January 2024? Okay, so this is going to be a little different. I'm going to show you how to make specific types of petitions, okay, that are not written out with words. Okay, let me say that again. I'm going to show you how to use symbolism and make a different type of paper petition, but we're not going to be using words. You're not going to be writing out any sentences. I'm going to teach you how to do this and show you, you know, how you can utilize some things, show you how you can make it, um, show you different ways to do it. Okay. So we're getting just a little bit more into the magical teaching. Okay. So like I said, I had candle magic 1 and 2. I've had writing wishes So by now, you all should know how to make a simple paper petition that you can use alongside your candle magic. Okay. Sunday is going to be okay. I'm going to teach you some container magic, and then I'm going to teach you how to, like I said, make a specific type of petition, but we aren't using any words. Okay. It's going to be some planetary magic, and we're going to start getting into um kind of intermediary topics. Okay. So if you want to be included in those, please sign up for whichever class that you want to be a part of on Sunday. Yes, if you sign up for the class and you have to miss it, or you can only watch part of the class because you have an appointment or something later, the class will be available for replay for those who pay for and attend the class. You all will be able to replay it for maybe about a month or so, and then I'm going to take it down. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Sexy RN. She says, thank you for all you do. Thank you for being, let me tell y'all something. I love Sexy RN because she is who she is and she doesn't apologize for who she is. She is straight up tracer, no shooter. I love Sexy RN. She's one of the realest out here. Okay. Hey, Queen Black. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be showing y'all some things. We're getting more and more into the, I realized I had to get back into it and teach y'all some things, right? So yeah, this is going to be, you know, and I know y'all remember what was that, either last year or the year before, when I taught you all magical timing. Okay, I did teach you all magical timing. So you have to go back through these videos or back through membership or whatever, like whatever it was, and go back through magical timing. Okay. And I'm telling you all this because I'm teaching you all this because I want you to be able to use various tools in the magical realm to to get your life together. Absolutely. What's your question? I'm not doing questions yet. Um I'm not taking um free tarot reading questions yet. I will be in a moment. I'm making my announcements. Okay. So, okay. Let me see this. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. So, so yeah. So these are my announcements. Anybody have any questions about the announcements before we get into it? And let me tell y'all something. I actually lost one of my now see, now see, baby, I need for you to pay attention. Okay. I told you all I'm not taking the free reading questions yet. I said I am finishing my announcements. And right now I'm taking questions about my announcements, okay? Okay. All right. I will let you all know. Okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. See, this is a community over here. I share a lot of information sometimes during my announcements, okay? It's okay, baby. It's okay. Make sure you all are subscribed, okay? Because when I do these community readings, it's for subscribers to my channel. This isn't just free readings one for all, because the people who pour into me, I like to pour back into them with the free readings. And some of you all are clients, and um so this is for my subscribers. This is for people who are about this channel, who support my channel, who are usually here to take in whatever information I'm presenting on this channel. Okay. So make sure y'all like and subscribe, because like I said, that's what it's for. Okay. Natasha asks, are there prerequisites for the classes you're teaching? No, not necessarily. No. I will say that are there prerequisites? I will say that everything that I teach can be utilized in some way. With some of the other things that I teach, but it's not like you need to know calculus 1 before you get into calculus 2 or calculus 3. It's not like that. But it does intermingle, okay? They enhance and supplement each other, if that makes sense. That's right, y'all. Like and describe. Like and describe. Okay. Like and describe. So, I hope that answers your question, Natasha. But like I said, I'm teaching you things, like I said, that I have, things that I have learned and things that, I wish I had people teaching me. But I learned a lot over time. Um, I've learned a lot over time, and okay, I've learned a lot over time, and it's just some things I wish were taught to me, but you know, um, that's okay. I can take what I've learned and I can teach my community. Okay. All right. So let me. Okay. She said, "Hey, y'all, I'm in the clouds. Parents are here for birthday dinner. Oh, los parentes. Yes, 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 yes." Sleepy Bee says, "I can say Q is a great teacher. I use my notes from her prior classes to help me with my workings." Well, thank you for that. Like and describe, y'all. I didn't say it. That's what Dre said. Okay. Big Hip Dre said it's all about the like and describe. But it's not just like and describe, it's about this is community over here, right? This is community, and for the people of the community, not the people who just swing by from time to time, the people of the community, this is what I'm going to do for the community. Like and describe. Yes, you can take either class. Whichever class you want to take, it's up to you. You can take one or you can take both, completely up to you. Okay, but each class is going to be about 2 hours long. Y'all know how I get. Y'all know I usually have a presentation, right? So this will be part presentation and part demonstration. Okay, I haven't really had a class where I've done like major demonstration. So that's what this is going to be. These classes on Sunday are going to be part presentation, part demonstration because I have to show you, right? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. My girl Sasha Mars side eye, she said, when I did the container magic, oh boy, my life definitely changed. Yes, 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 yes. And like I said, we're going with the OG of container magic on Sunday. The OG, the one that works very well, but you got to make sure you plan ahead to make it and start working it. It absolutely works, but you got to plan ahead and make sure you have everything that you need. Okay. So like I said, I will be demonstrating. I will be demonstrating. Okay. And I got some tips and some tricks for y'all. I will be demonstrating. Now you know they're illiterate over there. You know they are illiterate. You know they are illiterate. And en- enunciation escapes them. You know they're illiterate. Okay. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Yes, and happy birthday, Starry eyed girl. Yes, girl. Happy birthday. Is there a material list? Not necessarily. I will say for so when we do the classes on Sunday, I'm not expecting you to make anything on Sunday. I'm I'm expecting you to watch, take notes and ask questions, especially questions about when I'm actually doing the demonstrations, okay? So once you watch the stream, you take your notes, and then you rewatch the classes over the month. You can actually, go along with the rewatch and do whatever magic it is you're going to do. You don't necessarily need anything for Sunday, but just make sure that you have paper and pen to take notes, or however you take notes is good for Sunday. I'm not expecting you to make anything on Sunday, but just, make sure you're taking your notes. Okay. Hey, CS girl. Oh, okay. His name is not Dre. It's Peach Cobbler. Now, Natasha, don't be in here being messy, Natasha. Don't do that. Don't be having Peach Cobbler over in here. Don't be calling Peach Cobbler and have that man in here and you being messy, Natasha. Girl, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. His mama named him Dre. We gonna call him Dre. We not gonna call him peach cobbler. Okay. He probably gonna eat some peach cobbler, but that ain't gonna be his name, okay? We not gonna be messy. Mr. Dre, we is sorry, sir. We is sorry. We ain't gonna call you peach cobbler. We not as messy. Okay. Okay. Can I get an amen? Can I get to amen? Okay. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Okay. We sorry, it's Mr. Dre. We sorry, Mr. Dre. We ain't gonna call you peach cobbler. We ain't gonna call you peach cobbler. I hope you got that toilet situation worked out though. Okay, Dre. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Now she talk about a holler. Listen, we ain't gonna his mama name him Dre. We gonna call him Dre. We gonna call the man Dre because that's what his mama called him. That's what his mama named him. His parents named him Dre. He ain't gonna be peach cobbler. Okay. He ain't gonna be peach cobbler. Now he might have a fatty. Okay, he might have a fatty, but that's none of my business if he does or if he doesn't. None of my business if he has a fatty. Okay, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. Okay, I am not in your business like that, Dre. If you got a fatty, that's your business. But I'm not gonna call you peach cobbler. Your name is Dre. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. I lost one of my cards. You all know my deck, the deck that I normally use, the Tarot Apocalypse. I lost one of my cards and I don't know where it is. So I don't know if I'm going to use that deck today. I may use one of my other decks because I lost the card. So I'm going to have to search high and low in this house for this card because I only noticed it on Saturday when I had clients to when I had these events that I was booked at. I only noticed it on Saturday, so I'm a little distraught. But um, if I have to buy the deck again, I'm just gonna have to season these cards all over again. So, like I said, we're just gonna pray. We're gonna pray. We're gonna pray. Okay. All right, y'all. So, all right. And like I said, we're a real community over here. We're not gonna pretend to we're not gonna pretend over here. We don't pretend over here. If you want to be a part of this community and take part in the community blessings, then be a part of this community. Okay. I don't ask for much. I don't bombard y'all with stuff. I just give y'all the information and we have a little kiki every now and then. Okay. Hey, mine's girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see. But it's okay. I have like a bunch of other tarot decks. So, you know, I know that was the one that you all are used to seeing me pull cards with. So, but it's okay. It's okay, y'all. It's okay, y'all. Okay, so let me. You know what? When I first got that deck, I never liked it. I did not like it when I first got the deck. So, I didn't like it, but I ended up using it more and more and more. I came back to it like after about 4 years of having that deck. So when I tell you that I never really I did when I first bought it, I didn't like it. That is the God honest truth. I didn't like it. But as I got, it's my tried and true for a little while now. So this is probably just telling me that I need to give some other decks a rotation. Because that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. So okay. So okay. All right. All right, y'all. So let me turn on. I'm downstairs. I'm in the kitchen. See, Mr. Hoodoo was not supposed to be here today. Mr. Hoodoo was supposed to be um Mr. Hoodoo was supposed to be at work. in another location, but he's not. So yes, I get to play with him tonight, but I really like reading upstairs at the desk because I get the sunlight from the window. So we gonna see. I figured we're gonna go with the Star Child Tarot deck today because I know this deck is complete. I haven't used it in a while. So let me do this. Okay. So yeah, I haven't used this deck in a while. So it probably needs some time. So okay. Hey girl, how are you? It really is. It's a message for somebody. It really is. So okay, y'all. So we are going to let's get into it. Yeah, I was real sad when I was real sad when I was just like, oh man, I can't find the card. And like I said, I didn't really notice it until something told me to count out my cards on Saturday. And I did, but it's not in my book bag. Because y'all know I travel with my deck, so I don't know. It'll turn up, either it'll turn up or it won't. I'm not worried about it because I have like all of these other decks. So, okay. All right, y'all. So we're gonna use this for right now. And we're gonna use this deck for right now. And if it doesn't bode well, because these are made out of good card stock, so they're not really as bendy. Now these cards are real bendy, but these cards right here, these are the quote unquote darker cards. This deck right here is more of the shadow working, more of the um I don't want to say spiritual, but like gods, goddesses, and stuff like that. Um, so I don't know if I really want to, get into the deck. This was the deck that I used when I was reading on Diddy. One of the first readings I did on Diddy was with this deck. Um, oh, this is a powerful card right here. So, um, I probably won't use this deck just because it's very this is a potent deck, and this is for if you need to be drilled. If you need to be drilled, you get this deck. You get this deck. So I'm probably not going to work with this deck right now. So I'll probably just work with this one. Okay. So we're just going to put a purple heart by your question or a crystal ball by your question so that I know that you're asking me a question, and we're just going to go in order. Okay. I'm going to try to make sure I keep the order. I'm going to try to make sure I keep the order. So let me find myself on YouTube on my iPad so I can try to keep up with your questions. Let me turn this volume way, way down. Okay. Top messages, no. Let me go top messages, all messages. Okay, because I can better see on my iPad who is asking what. Okay. Not Diddy doing laundry. Listen, I saw a picture of Diddy earlier at the prison. He was outside with them teefuses smiling and talking with the fellas. I said, okay, sir. All right. So, all right, I'm ready to get into some questions for you all. Let's get it. Listen, I gotta find that picture of him, but it was all these guys standing outside, and the teeth whitening. The teeth are so artificially white, you could just see them teethuses in his mouth. I was like, okay, sir. I mean, he was outside kicking it with the people. I mean, that's I guess that's what you're supposed to do. I've never been to prison. I've never been to jail. Can't tell you the first thing about it except for stay out of prison and stay out of jail. Okay. Don't be a degenerate and end your ass up in jail. That's the only thing I can tell you about jail. Okay. So Uh, okay, Natasha is first. She said, "Whatever spirit wants me to know." Listen, like I said, we'll see how much time he actually does because what Q was right. People were saying, "Oh, he gonna get 20 years. He gonna be in jail for the rest of his life." What did Q say? Q said he ain't. I told y'all he was gonna get less than 10 years. I told y'all that. Like I said, listen to Q. Q know what she talking about. Okay, Q know what she talking about. Okay, all right. So I'm trying to make sure I can see. Let's see what spirit wants to tell Natasha. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. And let me try to bring these down so you all can see them. This is my very pretty deck. All the colors are still the same, so it's not a vibrantly bright deck like the other deck. Okay, so Spirit says you are doing very well on your way to getting this bag. So whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it because you're doing well on the way to getting your bag. Another thing Spirit wants to say is you're doing really good as far as stepping into um you have stepped into and fully aligned yourself with I am a goddess, I am a beautiful woman. I deserve to be treated like a queen, like a princess. You have fully stepped into it. So this is a good thing. Okay? This is a very very good thing for you. Mhm. 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 We love to see it. We love to see it. Oh, whatever you I don't know. Are you doing something today? I kind of feel like you should be doing some type of ritual for today for the moon, for the full moon. But you know what? This is actually saying this because this makes sense. So we have the moon card here, right? It's in reverse, but we have the moon card here. I actually love this moon card. We have the moon card here. And okay, let me get this. The moon card here, and then we have the Empress here. We have a full moon in Taurus tonight. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus is aligned to this Empress card right here. Um, Empress is absolutely Venus and Taurus. Yeah, you have done a really good job stepping into that energy, stepping into that persona of I am a goddess, I am a woman, you're gonna treat me right. I deserve all of the good things. Mm-hmm. 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 The thing about it is make sure that you're doing things with ease. Don't do things that if you feel like you have to force it, then don't do it. Okay. If you feel like you have to force it, then it's not for you. Okay. So make sure that you keep doing the things you're doing that's working, the things that come easy to you. But if you have to force it, then you're going to ruin your bag. Okay. If you have to force it, then you're going to ruin your bag. Okay. So let me see these comments. You said, okay. Cecil Morris, I'm gonna come back to you. I didn't see it, but so we're doing Natasha right now, and then I'm coming right back to you, Cecil Morris. I promise I'm not trying to skip or jip y'all. So this is, this is for Natasha because that's who I was focusing on. That's the question up on the screen. So yeah, Natasha, I hope that how do you feel about this? How do you feel about what I've said so far, Natasha? Um, how do you feel about that? Um, because I see things all the time. I see what some of you all are doing on like social media and trying to get yourself together and all like that. So I see it, but I feel like this is absolutely pertinent for you. The biggest thing is keep doing what you're doing, Natasha. But if you have to try and if you're forcing something and it's not coming easily, then that's not for you. Then that's not for you. Um, So Natasha, you have to tell me what do you think about that? But yeah, that's for Natasha. Hmm. That's for Natasha. She said, I did some road opener incense and fortune oil. I feel good. Been working on my money. Okay, good, good. Like I said, and good. Road opener is good. I told you all to do what? Your four for four, your spiritual cleansing, your protection, your road opener, and then your money work. You should be doing that like once a month in that order. Okay. You should be doing that once a month in that order. Again, cleansing, protection, road opener work, money work. You should be doing all four of those things, but in that particular order. Okay. Y'all know I've been saying this, been saying it, been saying it, been saying it. Okay. All right, cool. Now let me go back to Session Mars, baby, because I promise you I wasn't trying to skip over you. I just didn't see it. Okay. So now we are here for our good sis, Session Mars. She said, what does spirit want me to know or work on? Okay. That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question. Hey, Kevin. That's a good question. Okay. So let's see what spirit got to say to Natasha. Not to Natasha, to Session Morris. My mind is, I'm looking over here I'm looking at all the supplies for milkshake right now. Y'all want to know so funny? And I'm going to say something without saying it. I have all the milkshake supplies sitting over there across the kitchen. I have everything set up, right? Across the kitchen. And I have like my plant. My plant is sitting over there. So the plant is green. I'm thinking about working with this moon tonight. I really am. Like I feel like this is going to be a really good moon. Just because the moon is exalted in Taurus, so I feel like this is going to be a really good moon. And I'm sitting over here thinking about it, which is what made me think about Natasha again because the moon card came up for her. So I'm really going to be excited to make milkshake for y'all. Okay, Spirit, what you got to say to Social Mars? Remember to put a purple heart or a crystal ball by your question so that I know that you're asking a question. Okay, so Social Mars, this is what Spirit is saying to you. So we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, Seven of Cups in reverse. We have this Page of Swords. And then we have the Taurus. Okay, so and this is not a drill, Session Mars. It's just the information that's here. Make sure that you are making good decisions. Make sure that when you are making decisions, you are making decisions based on logic and not making decisions based on emotion. Okay. Everybody, please do me a favor and like the video because even though I'm not answering your question right now, some of what you hear today during this stream may be some words of wisdom that you can apply to your life, even though I may not be directly answering your question. So Mars, baby, make sure that you are making good decisions. Okay. Out of all of the options and everything that's presented to you, how are you making your decisions? You if you are not, make sure that you are making these decisions based on logic, based on factual information. Okay? Now, if it's something spiritual, you got to go with your hunch. But you as a person, we all should be able to use our logic and we should be able to use our spiritual emotional self as well. But right now, spirit is just like, girl, you need to be making some better decisions. You need to be making some better decisions because if you do not, you may make the wrong decision that will lead to catastrophe. Okay. And I don't want you to be making a decision and then you just blow up your life. Okay. So examine how you're making decisions, rethink that process. If you have to change something, then change something. But I don't want you to be so close to the edge, whereas you end up blowing up your life, your world. Okay. Also, when whatever options are presented to you, make sure you are understanding the energy behind the options being presented to you, right? If someone is offering you something, why are they offering you something? If someone is doing something for you, why are they doing it for you? Are they doing it for you because they're kind and they're just good people? Or are they doing something for you because they owe you? This is return energy. Or are they doing something for you so that you can end up owing them? Okay. So all this is, I feel like the overall message is options, understanding energy, why people are doing something, and understanding why you're doing something. Okay. Because there are a lot of hidden agendas out here. And let's make sure that we don't have rose colored glasses on and we're not able to see through things, right? So it's good to, yes, have a spiritual eye, but make sure you're using your logical mind to discernment. Okay. How many people have been working with their discernment? Okay. Session Mara says, I have been questioning people lately. Absolutely question these people because some people have ulterior motives. Why are they doing some things? Why? Because, like I said, are they doing it because it's their job to do it? Are they doing it because they're kind people and good people and want to give back? Are they doing it so you can owe them? Are they doing things so they can just be connected to you? Are they around you because they're energy vampires? It's okay to question why. So make these decisions because just like for any of us, we can make a decision and it's the wrong one. But sometimes, the wrong decision is 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 a mountain and not a molehill. Okay. And I don't want destruction to be your I don't want destruction or being destroyed to be what you have to deal with. Okay. All right, girl. So that was Social Mars. Now Donna said, did he crying in that jail? I don't think he crying. I think he all right. I think you're right. Listen, I told y'all if it was me, I would be working on. I told y'all if it was me, if it was Q that had to be on trial for something like that, Q was gonna do work on the judge, the jury, the defense, the prosecution, witnesses. I would do everything I can to get out of this circumstance. But Q is not Diddy, so Q doesn't have to worry about that. But like I said, I told y'all he was not getting that time in jail. He was not acquitted of I mean, he was not convicted of RICO. I told y'all. I told y'all, I told y'all, and I told y'all because a lot of it is these people, these powers that be, these networks, they're all doing the same degenerate ass shit. And if you allow one to be taken down, it will be the beginning of the entire network being taken down. They don't want that. They like doing fuck shit. Like I said, stick with Q. Okay, so that was Natasha. That was Cecil Mars. Okay, we're here for a good sis CN1, and she said just a general message. Okay, she's here for a general message. Okay. Ooh. See, this deck has really thick card stock, so you can't really like shuffle these cards. Hey, Matt, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Okay. General message for CN1. Now, CN1, don't be over here laughing. The CN1 always laughing at what I'm saying. Don't come over here starting that shit, CN1. Okay, I'm gonna put you up. No, I'm just playing. Okay. If you haven't been, it's time to focus on stability. Again, I don't know what you've been doing in your personal life, but make sure that you are focusing on stability and things that secures your life and secures your foundation instead of what could have been. You can't change the past. You can't change what could have been. You should have, you could have, would have. Okay. Make sure you are focusing on having a solid foundation. Okay. The shoulda, coulda, woulda ain't gonna help. The shoulda, coulda, woulda ain't gonna help. Okay. So, whatever it is you need to do to have a more established, a more solid foundation, you need to do that. Um, you need to do that because crying over the spilled milk, whatever it was that may have had you emotionally upset, is done, it's over with. But now you need to be looking at what remains and how you can build up better from, moving on after the event. So whatever remains, that's what you have to deal with, but make sure that you are building it back stronger and better. Focus on your foundation, focus on being secure, okay? Um yeah. You can't, I know sometimes we tend to hold on to things. And hindsight is 2020, and we kind of think about, oh man, I should have said this or I should have did that. Take the lesson, learn from the lesson. Okay, it's not a complete L, but learn from the lesson and make sure you are securing your foundation. Okay? Make sure you are securing your foundation, baby. Cuz yeah, we got the 4 of pentacles right here. And like I said, this is not the deck that you all are used to seeing. Okay, you already heard me talk about that earlier in the stream, but we're using it today. And baby, these messages gonna come through here. Um, get this foundation together. Get it together. Get it together, honey. Get it together. And I want you to, whatever it is as it pertains to this situation, um, whoever the main character is, you might need to watch out. Mm, have to drink some water. Whoever this person is, because we have this King of Wands here, whoever this person is, I don't feel like they are deceitful, but I don't feel like they are. I feel like this person has their own agenda. I feel like this person has their own agenda. And they may not be purposely causing you harm, but their actions, the byproduct of their actions, is causing you harm. Okay. They're not purposely out to get you, to tear you down, but you need to watch out for who this person is. Why watch out? Watch out who I don't know who this is. I feel like this is someone in a position of power, or someone in a position of authority, or someone who has the ability to do something for you, right? Watch out for this person, not because they're a complete terrible asshole, but just watch out. Sometimes people become collateral damage, or they become part of the occupational hazard, and that's not on purpose, but sometimes it happens. So drinking some more water. So make sure that you getting your house together, you getting your house in order, you getting your shit straight, you getting situated, especially as it pertains to money. Y'all, let me sidebar real quick. Y'all, I will absolutely, I've been doing some research, looking on some things. Um, we are going to have a long and boring conversation about some of the astrology of 2026, some of the astrology of 2027 and 2028, because um it may get a little messy. It may get a little messy. So we're going to have that conversation. Okay, we're going to have to have that conversation, but I hope this means something for you, seeing one. I hope this means something because like I said, make sure your shit is in order. Make sure everything is in order, okay? 2026, we got us a lovely eclipse is happening in February. Okay, so eclipse season gonna be back on that ass. February 2026, and then we have like the exact um United States Uranus return happening in July next year. Mars is going to be part of that equation. There's a potential for it to get a little bit messy, okay, astrologically speaking, but that's neither here nor there. It just came up in my mind. So seeing one, make sure you're taking care of business. Make sure you're taking care of business, boo. Okay. So next up is CS1. Next up is CS1. And she says, what does spirit want me to know? Okay, girl. We gonna see. Okay. Session Morris says it does. Thanks, Q. Okay, girl, good. 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 Okay. So CS1. She said, what does spirit want me to know? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what spirit wants you to know. Hey girl, how you doing? It's so good to see you. Okay, so Mixtress Monica, you asked me a question yesterday. You asked me a question yesterday when our girl Allah was live. I have one word for you. My cousin's name is Keisha. That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't put the question in here. Don't ask it again. You know what you asked me yesterday. And my cousin's name is Keisha. That's all you need to know. Okay? All right. My cousin's name is Keisha. All I'm gonna say now, they go seeing one ass laughing. I know seeing one know why I know why seeing one is laughing because I know that seeing one knows what I just said. Okay, so seeing one, just go ahead and laugh, but don't be messy in the chat. Okay, Mixtress Monica, my cousin's name is Keisha. Okay, my cousin's name is Keisha. I know seeing one know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, Spirit, what you want to see us to know? Okay, we have the sun again. Mm. Oh, baby. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mixtress Monica, I want you to think back to Girl Allah's live stream yesterday. Girl Allah's live stream yesterday. The topic of the live stream yesterday. My cousin's name is Keisha. You don't think it was you? I think I think it was you, but I'm not sure. Somebody asked me. Somebody asked me. Somebody that I see over here in my chat all the time. Somebody asked me. But anyway, all y'all need to know is my cousin's name is Keisha. Mm-hmm. Seeing one know I'm being messy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But anyway, back to CS. So, okay, CS girl. Okay. I kind of feel like this is serious for CS. Yeah. This is serious. CS, I don't know what type of community or network that you have, but I don't know what kind of community or network that you have, but I feel like this group of people, whoever these people are, they're not helpful for you. They're not helpful for you. I kind of feel like you've been having CS, I need you to email me. I need you to email me because we've been doing these readings on this live stream. And if I'm remembering your situation correctly, please email me. Please email me because I kind of feel like you may need some help like from me. And only you know what's going on in your life. But I feel like your community, your network, the people around you, you whatever it is that you're looking for or any help or something like that, it's not gonna come from them. It's not gonna come from them. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, I'm just gonna step out on a limb and say that if you're having a financial situation, then please email me so I can help you. Please email me so I can help you, because I kinda feel like, not that it's getting worse, but that it's not getting any better either. So, um, email me, email me. And I know it's a lot going on right now. Um, email me. I don't see this is major changes, and I don't know if these changes are reworking how you are thinking about money and finances and stability and what it means to be successful. But yes, these are major changes, but the goal that you may be working towards, I don't feel like, from what I'm looking at right here, just from what I'm looking at right here, I don't feel like it's getting any easier for you. So email me. Hey, Beverly, email me. Okay. So we can talk, girl. Email me. Email me so we can set something up, because like I said, if I'm remembering your situation correctly, it's not easing up and I want to help. Um, okay. Okay. We're gonna go to our good sis Sleepy Bee right now. We're gonna go to our good sis Sleepy Bee right now. Yeah, she said it definitely hasn't been getting any easier. Yeah. I could tell. Like, I was them cards right there just laid it all out. So yeah, email me, girl. Email me. And if I have to send you some supplies or something or do some work for you, I will. Because yeah, it's not working out for you. CS. Okay, so back to Sleepy Bee. Thank you for confirming, CS, that what I just saw matched up with your reality. Okay. Sleepy Bee. Sleepy Bee. And somebody put one of the mods put my email address in the chat so CS can email me. Um, because yes, it's a lot of fuck shit going on out here. And I really, really, really want to do my best to try and help y'all. So okay. Sleepy Bee. Sleepy Bee. Okay. So, and we're getting a lot of astrological changes, right? The planets are always doing something, but some things now may be a little rough. Sleepy Bee, um, take heed. There may be there may be a slow up or a hindrance to your money coming your way. I don't know what type of work you do or what type of work your family does. I know you said, you told us your living situation on one of the last live streams, but there may be a slow up or a halt to your finances if the halt hasn't come already. Okay. Um there may be a slow up to it. So if you're not prepared for it, be prepared for it, and be prepared to work your magic to deal with it. I kind of feel like some of the slow up to the money is going to come from an official capacity, an employer, the government, um some person that has some type of decision making, right? It's gonna be time to it's gonna be time to do some magic, girl. It's gonna be time to do some magic. I'm not gonna lie. Um, yeah. And I kind of feel like Sleepy Bee, um, someone may be lying to you. Someone may be lying to you, or they may be lying or misrepresenting what they told you, but it's in regard to your money situation, to your financial situation. Okay. To answer to Kayla's question, can anyone ask a question? Yes, you are here in the chat. You can ask a question to Kayla. Just put a purple heart or a purple crystal ball by your question so I know it's a question. Okay, but back to Sleepy B. Sleepy B, get ready to do this magic. Get ready to do this magic. Get ready to do whatever it is that you need to do so that your money stays flowing and stays abundant. Like I said, I really feel like it's either some bullshit already there or some bullshit on the way as it pertains to your finances or the finances that come into your home. Get ready to do some magic because I feel like somebody is lying. Lying. Okay, you said you just paid taxes. You owed the taxes last year. Okay, so this is the Hierophant card. This is the card of structure, government, big organizations, big institutions. Okay. Yeah. Get ready to do you some magic, girl. Get ready to do you some magic so you can get your money back on point. Get your money back on point. Donna asks a question. What can she spiritually do against the IRS? She can get people to make decisions in her favor. Uh-huh. She can get them to lose paperwork. I want you all, when you're doing your magic, I want you all to think about practical application as it pertains to your life. What do you need to get done? What type of decisions do you need to be made in your favor? Practical application. Okay. So, Sleepy B, I'm glad I was able to pinpoint it. Get your magic together. Start doing your magic because, like I said, it's either going to slow up your money or bring it to a halt, and we don't want that. So now that Sleepy B says she's dealing with the IRS, time High Priestess, baby. High Priestess, baby. Get this magic together. Get this magic together and do what you got to do. Get your magic together and do what you got to do. Okay? Regulate on that ass. It can be done. I see people do it all the time. Okay. We're not out here like these Dusties and Dustianas out here trying to do magic for sex. We're not doing that. We care less about some dick. Okay. But what we are caring about is our financial situation. Okay. Our housing situation, the well being of our family and friends. We do care about that. You can absolutely, absolutely fight these institutions with magic. You absolutely can. It's just about how creative you can get and making sure your magic targets that. You said, "Oh, I was paid a settlement for something that was almost listen, whatever it is that you're dealing with, is put that magic on that ass. Okay? Put that magic on that ass. Okay? Amen." Natasha go to the wall. Natasha said, "Diddy having them dirty freak offs and sniffing people's socks and underwear. Go to the wall. Go to the wall, girl." Okay. But you can absolutely, I see people all the time. I'm in these groups, I'm in these spiritual groups where people often are fighting someone or getting something done or getting what they owe reduced down from all this money to something they can afford to do. You can do work. You can do work. Sleepy B says money has slowly stopped, but I have one more RS payment in and I'm in the clear. Okay, girl. Well, make sure that you get your money flowing, okay, and remove those obstacles to your money flowing, and make sure that you put some protections on your money. Remember, I told you we can't just do money work. We have to put the protections on our money because it don't make sense to get money and then you turn around and it's gone. Okay, so make sure you all are putting these protections on your money too. Okay, girl. Okay. All right. So the next person is our good sis. I believe it was Sexy RN. Okay. Yeah. Sexy RN. And she said, general message from spirit. Okay, Sexy RN. You're welcome, Sleepy B. You're welcome. All right. She said, a general message from spirit. I kind of feel like every time Sexy RN be asking me a question, it be some shit she. But let's see. Listen, sometimes some of you know the answers, but you just be waiting for spirit to tell me to tell you so you can get your shit together. I'm just speaking generally. Okay, sometimes spirit be drilling y'all, and I'll just be like, but y'all already knew that. But okay. Listen, sexy RN, she be knowing what to do. I don't even know why she be playing on my phone like this. Sexy RN be knowing what to do. She said, I just want to participate. Oh, she don't want to be no child left behind. She don't want to be left behind and she just want to participate. Okay, girl. Okay. Let's see what spirit got to tell sexy RN. Girl. Okay. We starting with this bullshit already, sexy RN. Okay, girl. Mm-hmm. Okay. I forgot this card was in here. I'm gonna take this out because this isn't necessarily a card. But anyway. Now, Tequila, I see your question down here. Tequila, do we need to talk offline? Do we need to talk offline? Do I have to set someone on fire for you? You can tell me right now, Tequila. You can tell me right now. If I have to set someone on fire for you, just let me know. Okay? And I'm there. Okay? Because we ain't got time to play with nobody's bandit. Okay? With nobody's bandit son. So you just tell me right now. Okay, you said possibly. Okay, girl, Tequila, you see my email address? Somebody put my email address back in the chat again. Tequila, email me, okay? So we can set something up because I want to help you. Because if you're even asking about the potential for danger, then something is telling you to seek help. And it's not a coincidence that you're here right now, baby. Okay? Let me know, girl. Okay? I'll get the coven together, baby. I'll get the coven together. Okay. We keep telling people, don't start no shit, it won't be no shit. And y'all ain't gonna be messing with my Tequila because she literally bothers no one and she's unproblematic. Okay. So this is a word of warning. Everybody play with your mammy. Okay. Don't play with my people over here. Okay. Amen. Tequila, email me. There it is, Tequila. CM1 she just put it back in the chat. She just put it back in the chat. Because we not doing that over here. I will absolutely get the coven together. You know, and you know, I was talking with the coven last week, and me and the coven and one of the girls in the coven was just like, well, you know, these niggas need to be fucked up. I was like, you know what, you're right. You're right. And I said niggas. I'm not talking about outstanding, contributing citizens of society. I'm talking about low down dirty niggas. Niggas need to be fucked up. Okay. Okay. So email me, girl. Amen. All right. So, now back to sexy RN. Sexy RN. Um, if you have not started with that new position yet, um, or if you've gotten too busy and you want the new position, you need to do your magic to hit this position. Okay. You need to do this magic to hit this position. I kind of feel like I kind of feel like you've been so busy that you haven't been able to do your magic, and that's okay. But make sure that you don't forget to do your magic. Okay, this is for sexy RN. Make sure you don't forget to do your magic. Okay, so you can get your shit together. Don't let them people get on your nerves, sexy RN. Don't let them damn people get on your nerves to the point where you out here looking crazy. Okay, you too cute to be out here looking crazy. Okay, what you doing? What you Take some time, do your magic to get it together. Okay. I know you're busy. Make some time. Okay? Make some time to get it together because they're starting to drive you crazy, and I don't want you stuck in this situation. So do your magic and get it together, girl. Okay? I know you're busy. Take a break. Take some PTO if you have to. But you haven't been doing your magic, but now it's time to get back and do your magic. Go do your magic. Okay. I'm glad to see it. You said you making time now. Okay. That's what I want to see. Because you allowing these people to drive you crazy and it don't have to be that way. Okay? Get it together, girl. Okay. So the next person is um the next person is Donna. The next person is Donna. Okay. So let me put these back in so I can reshuffle. Put these back in so I can reshuffle. All right. Mm. I know who you are, Donna. I know that's you. That's you, Donna. Come on. I know y'all little YouTube names. This ain't my first time on YouTube. We all been in these YouTube streets together for years. Okay, I know your name. Okay. What was the real reason or purpose of my so-called friend from the clock app blocking me saying I have spiritual psychosis about the spiritual marriage stuff that she brought to my attention? Okay. Mm. I know, right? I be thinking about Donna. Donna's our little sis out here in these streets. I mean, my baby sister is older than Donna, but that's neither here nor there. But Donna is all our little sister out here in these YouTube streets. You know, Donna be a little mouthy. You know, she got a little mouth on her. She will cuss you out, and she ain't got no problems doing it. But Donna is all our little sister out here in the streets, in these YouTube streets. Okay. All right. So, um, child, she really feel like you lost your mind. She really feel like you lost your mind. Not only does she feel like that you have lost your mind, she says she feels like you are allowing your spiritual work, the way that you watch these spiritual videos and stuff. She feels like she feels like you are allowing these videos and stuff like that and your participation on TikTok to cloud your better judgment and decision making. So that's why she blocked you. She feels like you are so deep in that your decision making ability has failed, and that's why. That's why. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she feel like you lost it. She honestly feels like you lost it. She honestly feels like you lost it. Okay. She feel like you a little like you lost it. I listen. People bring up stuff all the time, but you have to remember, they may bring something up, but they may feel like we dwell on something and they don't, right? Um, yeah, she feels like you lost your mind. She feels like you are mentally compromised, and she feels like you're allowing all of this going back and forth on TikTok and your spiritual situation. She feels like your decision making skills, and she feels like your ability to stay tethered to the real world. She feels like it's gone. That's honestly what that is. She kind of feels like, and I hate to say it, but she kind of feels like you're slightly possessed or slightly Yeah, possessed or under spiritual influence. Mhm. That's what that is. That's what that is. Yeah. It's sad, but that's what that is. Yeah. Now remember we have this, I was talking about astrologically Neptune moving into Aries, right? So earlier this year Neptune entered into Aries, Saturn entered into Aries, but they're both retrograde into Pisces right now. So now we have this big problem with what's real, what's not real, and that's different for every person. Right now there are some people under spiritual psychosis, not saying you, but right now there are some people who are under spiritual psychosis, and then there are some people who are feeling like um they used to believe in the spiritual stuff, but now they're turning back to God and Christianity and all like that, right? Of course that's their decision to make. But one thing, like I said, I really want to see how this Neptune and Aries plays out because and it's going to be a long transit, but I'm waiting to see, is this going to be more and more people um turning back to Christianity? We already have the Christian nationalism, that's been coming more and more prominent over the past couple years. That's because Neptune was getting ready to leave Pisces and move into Aries. Okay, you have to understand astrologically, Aries is the ram, closely associated with a lamb animal. And the Christianity be like Christ is the Lamb of God. So you have to understand the symbolism of these things, right? So yeah, she feels like you lost your shit. Listen, I know people like dragging other people into drama and things like that, but they drag other people into it so you can be into it, not so they can stay in it. Okay? Understand the play. Understand the play. Okay? Understand the play. Oh, that Neptune transiting through a sign is like 12 years. 13 years. So if we remember back, remember a lot of people started having a quote unquote spiritual, air quotes, a spiritual awakening around 2011, 2012, 2013. When people started doing tarot again and they started doing all these different things again, the spiritual awakening and all like that. 2011, 2012, 2013. Okay, that was Neptune, the planet of ideals, the planet of dreams, the planet of things that are kind of murky. In spiritual Pisces, Pisces sign of things that are intangible, the spiritual world, the occult. You kind of get some of that occult, spirituality, new age energy with Neptune. So you said you had this planet that does those things in the sign of let's do those things. So that's why it was so many people, all my crystals, my gemstones, and all this stuff from about 2011, 2012. And then you notice over the past year and a half, couple years, it's been this, oh, Christianity, my Christian, I've renounced doing this because it's not of God and I'm a born again Christian. Even crazy ass what's her name? B Simone. She talking about she ain't wearing the rose quartz in her bra no more. She needs God and Jesus and all like this. This is the astro it lines up with the astrology. It 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 lines up with the astrology. Okay. But like I said, right now, Saturn and Neptune, okay, they have retrograded into Pisces. We're gonna see things starting to turn back. They're gonna station direct and start moving forward, moving back towards that Aries again. End of this year, going into early next year. So, like I said, but this is where this Christian nationalism foolishness here in the United States over the past year and a half. This is why. Okay, this is why. Okay. Um, Yeah, they absolutely are going back to organized religion, but the astrology is just matching the planetary movements with recorded history and you see the cycles, you see the patterns. Okay, it really is a study of astrological science and history. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. This isn't it's not a coincidence with what we're seeing here in the United States. It's absolutely not a coincidence. Absolutely not. I can't speak for other countries around the world, but and it's also bringing in this we're seeing the ethno-fascism, the way that these places want to be ethno states and get rid of the immigrants and all this stuff. It's astrologically lining up. Okay. Astrologically lining up. Okay. So that was Donna's question. I answered Session Morris. Um, yeah. So let me go back down to these questions. Um, okay. Let me see who's next. Who's next? Who's next? Okay. Okay. To Kayla, we're gonna talk offline. We're gonna talk offline. Okay. Okay. So who is next? Make sure you put a crystal ball or a purple heart by your name so that I know that you're asking me a question. Okay. Um, okay. Okay, Black Widow, you did not. Um, you did not, but I'm going to answer your question. Okay. I'm going to answer your question. Okay, let me see what Donna is talking about. She says, so Q, just in your opinion, why she brought me into all this drama and pushed all the drama to then say I'm crazy, even outside of this, she brought me into drama and because she messy. She messy. That's messy boots. Okay? Messy boots. Messy boots. Yes. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Because real friends don't, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, yeah, that's a messy boots. Messy boots. Okay? Messy boots. They're absolutely quick. Listen, and we've been seeing it too. Okay, those of us who are on the we have joined a sorority or fraternity as far as, the historically black sororities and fraternities here in the United States. We've been seeing a lot of them weirdos talking about I have denounced my sorority, my fraternity because God told me to. No, you were a loser before and you thought that joining the organization was going to unmake your loserness. And now you want to say that it's a whatever, whatever, whatever. That's not the case. Baby, if you were a loser before the organization, before you joined, you still gonna be a loser. Okay. We can't unmake your loserness. You need to talk to your ancestors, see why your DNA rejected you. And just call me for a natal chart reading. I can tell you why you're a loser. Okay. So we've been seeing a lot of that. And it's just like, y'all so full of shit. But that's neither here nor there. Um, okay. So, anywho, but yeah, so this is why they're all going back, and I'm just like, okay, that's fine. Just be quiet. Okay, be quiet. Take your foolishness somewhere else. Because let me tell you something. As far as for my organization, we've been feeding people long before snapped and cut off the benefits. Okay, all of us are spending our hard-earned money, to make snack packs and stuff for these kids that may be experiencing food insecurity. Okay. So we've been doing the work. People just don't know that we've been doing the work, but we've been doing this work. Okay. So I don't want to hear that shit. We've been out here taking care of these dusty derelict niggas, kids for a long time. Okay. A long time. So I don't want to hear that shit. Um, but anyway, yeah. Girl, block her ass and be done with it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so for people coming in, put a crystal ball or a purple heart next to your question so that I know that you're asking a question. I'm literally just going in order of the people that I see asking questions in the chat. There's not an official list. The official list is the chat. So put a crystal ball or a purple heart next to your question so I know that you're asking me your question. Listen, she wasn't even doing it right. She wasn't even doing it right. But that's someone who is low key a narcissist and she's an attention seeker. Of course, it makes sense. She has prominent Aries placements, and those people are attention whores. But it is what it is. Listen, I've worked with some good rose quartz. Okay, I have a pretty rose quartz copper ring. Okay, if I ever want to do some Venusian work, I will use that ring. Okay, she just didn't know what she was doing, and that's okay. Okay, yeah, block her ass, block. Okay, so going back to our good sis here, Black Widow. What do Spirit and her ancestors want you to know? Okay. Oh shit, I just messed this up. See, I was going off on this damn rant, and I messed my cards up. Let me fix these cards real quick. And then I'm gonna get to answering this question. I just hate when people just blame shit on other people and not what you did. Like, come on, people. Like it's come on. Come on now. We have to take some responsibility for some of the things that we're doing and experiencing. Okay. Especially if you were doing something you didn't know what you was doing. Okay. Q will help you. But Q gonna drag you by your edges first, and then Q gonna help you. Okay. Q gonna beat your ass just a little bit, and drag you by your edges, and then Q gonna help you. Okay. I'm gonna get you, Empress. I'm gonna get you, girl. Why y'all out here acting like I'm not gonna answer your question? Okay. Empress, don't do that. Don't be crying, girl. You know I got you. You know I got you. But I'm going back and forth answering these questions in the chat and seeing what the conversation is. You know I ain't gonna do you like that, boo. You know I love you and KK, boo. Okay, but let me answer Black Widow because Black Widow didn't put it in here like 4 or 5 times. But Black Widow got it right. She got it right now. She got it right. Okay. Yes, yes. I love dragging people by their edges, and then I'm gonna help you fix it. I'm gonna drag it by your edges, and then I'm gonna give you some special castor oil to put on your edges so we can fix it. Okay. Okay, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all, but I ain't gonna let y'all slide on that bullshit either. Okay. Um. So. Okay. I'm sorry, my phone is just like going off. I'm getting all these notifications and it's irritating me over here. Um, so good sis Black Widow. So okay, let me get some more information. Let me get some more information. Okay. These people, I don't know who these people are, if these are people that you work with, if these are people that you are in community with, if these are people of your family, or these people are your friend group, baby, you're gonna have to make some decisions. You're gonna have to make some decisions because they got you fucked up just a little bit. You are not crazy. It's not you, it's them. Okay. Let me say it one more time. They got you fucked up. It's not you, it's them. Okay. Let me plug in my laptop. It's not you, it's them. They got you fucked up. They got you fucked up. You're gonna have to make a decision on if you're gonna deal with these people or not. You're gonna have to make a decision on whether or not you're gonna deal with these people because it's not gonna get any better. Okay. It's not gonna get any better. Okay. They out here gaslighting. They out here telling you all types of craziness, all types of foolishness. Okay. It's not you, it's them. Girl, it's not you, it's them. It's not you, it's them. So you're gonna have to make a decision relatively soon, probably within the next month or so. You're gonna have to make a decision on who you're gonna deal with if you're gonna deal with these people at all. And you need to know that there is a ringleader. Okay. There is a ringleader. Okay. She I'm not going to even say her. It's probably a woman. That's what I'm picking up on. I feel like this ringleader, she likes to pretend that she is innocent and passive and that she just wants to help you. Baby, she the damn ringleader. Okay. She the main one. She's the main one orchestrating this shit. Okay. So you're really going to have to weigh the pros and the cons as far as who these people are. Do you have to deal with them? Or can you be without them before you implode your life, before you implode your community and distance yourself? Make sure you figure out if you will potentially need these people later because, we don't live, no man is an island, right? We're all part of some type of community, right? But you need to make a decision because they got you fucked up. Hmm. They got you fucked up and it won't get any better. So make your decision probably within the next month. Okay. One moon cycle, 30 days. You need to figure it out. You need to figure out what you're going to do with these people. Are you going to distance yourself from them? Are you going to set new boundaries? Are you going to have a conversation and say from here on out, don't do this, this, and this? But you have to make a decision. You won't need them. Fuck them. I then what in that is, Mm-hmm. What in it that is. But yeah, girl, they really got you fucked up. They got you fucked up. And not only do they got you fucked up, they trying to put you in a cage. It's kind of like they want to have you cornered. Ooh, this watch is too tight on my wrist. It's almost like they want to have you cornered and captured, right? They want to put you in this box. They want to keep you in a box. They want to keep you in a box. They want to keep you tied up. They want to keep you fucked up. But it's one of them. It's one bitch, and she a ringleader. Okay, and you got to watch out for that hoe. You got to watch out for this hoe because she a sassy hoe. Okay, but she like to pretend that she ain't did nothing, and I'm just trying to help you. No, bitch, fuck you and go to hell. Okay, so that's what Spirit wanted you to know. You understand the situation, but yeah, I can't stand a dirty bitch. I can't stand a dirty bitch. And that's a dirty bitch. You know? Okay. That's a dirty bitch. That's a dirty bitch. Okay. Okay, girl. So I hope this helps. I hope this helps. Now, where is okay? This Empress. Empress, I'm ready for you, girl. I'm gonna answer your question. Tell KK I said hi. Donna be having a whole telenova going on. Donna, girl, how old are you? I kind of feel like Donna is getting close to her Saturn return if she hasn't had it already. How old are you, Donna? Because it just be so much going on with Donna ass. It be so much going on. And I'm not laughing at you, girl. But it's just like some of these young people really got these problems with people. But I done told y'all, stay off that damn clock. I told y'all and I told Donna ass, stay off that clock app. Now there are some interesting things on the clock app. There are. Every now and then, I'll see a little something, Nyla will send me something, Fuzzy will send me something, and we'll all laugh and kiki together. But that damn clock app. Listen, the clock app be doing too much. Hey, my niecey poo. Hey, KK girl. Yeah, that clock app be doing too much. That clock app be doing too much, baby. Too much. Black Widow said, yep, it's a Libra, and I call her overly emotional and a loser. She made me cry, so I made her cry. Well, sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker know that you ain't the one to play with. It be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes, and you are so welcome, Black Widow. Okay. Empress asks, what is the spiritual climate for the next 30 days? Look at her coming in here with a structured question, specifically formulated all out. I love it, girl. I love it. I love it. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Let me get into this. So let me say this. This is just starting out. Let me say this. See, I don't have space to do it, but you know what? Let me try and do this real quick. Let me try and sit this back because I'm sitting here at the damn kitchen table. So let me try and do something real quick. Let me try and do something. Um, let me try and do this. I don't really show y'all like my tips and tricks and shit. But let me try and do this. I gotta make space because these cards are hmm. Okay, I'm getting the information. So I'm doing a 3 by 3 box. I'm just doing a 3 by 3 box because Spirit told me to do a 3 by 3 box. Okay. Now when I used to do email readings, I used to do stuff like 3 by 3 boxes and stuff like that. But people didn't understand that the day you chose for the reading, it was 7 days for you to get the reading because it's a lot to do all this and then type all this up. So I stopped doing the email readings. Y'all can thank them people from 3 years ago. They killed it for y'all. So now my personal readings are only via phone or via Zoom. No more email readings. That's over and done. And it's so funny because I see there's this spiritual worker that I follow on Threads. She's a hoodoo. She's a conjure woman, and she be fussing at them people because they not listening to what she's saying. And I was telling her like, girl, I've been there and done that. When you start offering stuff to the public, they get real antsy. Okay, they get real antsy. So now the only way to get a reading with me is live like this or to schedule one because them email readings and they used to hit. Y'all know my readings hit. They used to hit. But I had one raggedy bitch think she was gonna cuss me out. Yeah, that was the end of that. That was the end of that. So you can thank the raggedy bitch for that. Yeah. So for the next 30 days. Okay. And I'm taking all this in right now before I start getting to it. Okay. So, okay, so whoever this person is, I'm going off of everything. So I'm reading down right now. So whoever this person is, you need to understand that this person is no good for you. You need to get rid of this person. I don't know if this is a business partner or someone who just, a potential romantic partner, whoever it is, you need to get rid of them. It's okay to walk away because baby, they stingy. They stingy. They just want to take from you. They don't want to give anything to you. Number one. Okay. This motherfucker comes with the lies. Okay. The energetic lies of everything is going to be good. It's going to be happily ever after, or we're going to get this business deal. No, they're a motherfucking lie. Okay. They are a lie. They purport and pretend to have so much more than what they really have. And baby, that's not the case. They lying to you. Okay. So it's time for you to make the decision. Okay, and you're good at this. You're good at making logical decisions and not emotional decisions. Okay, but baby, it's time for you to move on. That ship has sailed. It's time for you to move on now. Now, let me say this. Let me say this. Now, okay, just because you're moving on or you need to get rid of this person, it don't mean that you get rid of everybody. It doesn't mean that you get rid of everybody. Okay. You need to see who exactly is still good for you, good for your space, good to be part of your community. Okay. Don't confuse other people's ill intentions with the intentions, the real true intentions, the real true support and community that you actually have, right? These people may be similar, but they're not. Okay? It's almost like fraternal twins. Fraternal twins, yeah, they're twins, but they're completely different, right? So make sure that you're not mistaking this one person who a fuck nigga, and fuck nigga um is male or female. Okay, fuck nigga is male or female. It's a noun just like motherfucker. Okay, motherfucker is a noun. Okay. Make sure that you're not confusing that particular person with the other person. Two completely different people. Okay. Two completely different people. Okay. Now, make sure you got to watch out because I feel like somebody's out here trying to play these mind games with you too. But don't let them do that. But I know that you got it. I know that you got it. Now, I'm also seeing over the next 30 days, you may be getting close to some endings. There may be some things ending. Okay, this could be with people, this could be with community, this could be whatever plans or something that you had in place. You could something could be completed or something is getting close to the end. But I feel like this is like reindeer games with people. I feel like this is reindeer games with people, right? It's kind of weird. It's kind of like people wanted to hang on to you for so long because you're a good person, but they out here fumbling you because they have some ulterior motives. So make sure that you're not mistaking one person for the other person. Gone through and see which person is real, see which person is not. But I feel like this is like endings. I feel like things are coming to completion for you over the next 30 days. Yeah. I feel like things are coming to completion. Um And I know you're already doing this, but make sure you keep some of these people away from your family. Keep these people away from KK, which I know that you're already doing, but I kind of feel like there are some people who these people have outstayed their welcome. And maybe you don't know it yet, but some people have outstayed their welcome. Hmm. You see what I'm saying with these reindeer games, people, right? Listen, you got one person out here who think they're the smartest person in the room. Then you got the other one out here, they're not really a bad person. Okay, they may be a little weird or a little nerdy or geeky or whatever, but you got one motherfucker out here that thinks that they are the actual absolute smartest person in the room. Ooh, sorry, y'all. I need this water. So yeah, they out here playing these damn games. Out here playing these games, and I kind of feel like this person, at least one of them, is trying you with that emotional manipulation. But I know you got the ace up your sleeve, girl. I know you got the ace up your sleeve, girl. See, when there are people who think they're the smartest people in the room, they're usually trying some type of manipulation, and a lot of times it's emotional manipulation, especially as it pertains to women, right? But they don't know that you are about that life. You are about that life, and you'll pull that wild card out on their ass and leave their ass right where they standing. So understand, girl. This is gonna be a time for completions, time for getting rid of people, because you got this one motherfucker out here playing these reindeer games, hmm thinking that they can play you. Endings. So the theme for the next 30 days is cleaning things up, taking out the spiritual trash, taking out the human garbage, so you can clean the slate for what is coming next for you. Okay. The portals are opening. Girl, Saturn has retrograded back into Pisces. Throw their ass in the spiritual trash bag and leave their ass right where they at. Okay. They tried it. They just didn't know that they was messing with the wrong one. So endings, completions over this next 30 days. So they gonna find out that they got the right one with you. They gonna find out. They gonna find out, girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Now let me get on over here to Donna. Donna asked another question. Donna asked another question. Donna, you know, that clock app. I done told you about this clock app. Okay, I done told you about this clock app. But no, Donna likes clock app. Okay. Okay, Donna girl. Let's see. And this is probably going to be the last question, and then I'm going to get out of here. So, I know we started a little late. Um, so Donna's question is going to be the last question, okay? Donna's question is going to be the last question. I hope that I got everyone. Because, yeah, I need to go upstairs and get ready because we got to go to $1 Taco Tuesday. I love $1 Taco Tuesday, baby. You know, I need me some carne asada. So Donna's question is going to be the last one, and then I'm going to get out of here. Okay, Donna. Okay, let me see. Why does she put she loves witchcraft in her bio and wanted lessons from me? Girl. Girl. Okay. I feel like okay, I got my phone is like blowing up right now. Let me see what these Negroes is talking about. Okay. Did I tell y'all how the Asian aunties yesterday at the pedicure place was talking about some you don't have no kids, so you rich? And we had to look at Asian auntie like, ma'am, ma'am, stay out our pockets. Don't be in here pocket watching that. It was so funny too. The Asian auntie was just like, "Oh, so y'all married?" And Babe was like, "Yeah, yeah, we're married. That's not why." Asian auntie was just like, "So you gonna pay?" She was looking dead at Babe like, "You gonna pay?" He was like, "I guess I'll pay." She was just like, "Okay, okay, you gonna pay then? Okay." Asian auntie was just like, "Okay, so who the boss? You the boss or she the boss?" He was like, whatever money she got, she just gonna take mine anyway. The Asian auntie was laughing. The Asian auntie was laughing. Ma'am, do these feats and stay out of our pockets. Do these feats and stay out of our pockets. So, babe paid and we gave some tip. But she showed was just like, if your stocks is good, why didn't you get the most expensive pedicure? Ma'am, don't be asking us why we didn't get the most expensive pedicure. We got the second to most expensive pedicure. But don't be asking us why we don't want a CBD pedicure. We don't want a CBD pedicure. Just scrub these feet. Okay. Trim these cuticles, scrub these feet. Okay, get the massage with the stones and shit. Okay, rub these legs, rub these feet. Okay. Okay. Just stay out our pocket. Asian aunties, they so funny. They messy and nosy. Messy and nosy. Okay, but let's get back to Donna. Let's get back to Donna. Okay. Let's get back to Donna. So, girl, Donna. Okay. Donna, you need to get rid of this person. You need to get rid of her. This person, she's an agent of chaos. Uh-huh. Yeah. She's an agent of chaos and she's trying to build off of you. She is an agent of chaos and she is trying to build off of you. She's an agent of chaos. Okay. Almost like I kind of feel like so the words that just popped into my mind were magical test dummy. I kind of feel like she's using you I kind of feel like you're a magical science project right now. I kind of feel like you're a magical science project. Now listen, Q has had some magical crash test dummies before as well. Yes, Q, did some magic where she used to work, and I had to see what was going to happen with my results, okay? And because Q did her magical work, eh, she's able to report to you that the milkshake does work because I did employ milkshake at one place that I used to work at. Uh-huh. So I made the milkshake. I sprayed it on myself, when I was going to work. And the magical test dummies in the office, the men, they were unsuspecting, and they knew that I was just like the coolest person ever. Okay, so I did deploy my magic in a place where I had close proximity to people to see how it was going to manifest. That's how I know that the milkshake brings them to the yard. That's how I know that milkshake works for y'all, because I did this at a workplace, right? I sprayed on myself and go to work. So Q was getting all of the lunches. I never had to drive my car to lunch. They were taking me places, buying me lunch. The like junior vice president would see me in the cafe and would buy me lunch and stuff like that. And I don't really deal in pink meat like that. But if I did dabble in pink meat, and if I was not married, I might have seen where that was going to go. Okay. So, but I feel like Donna, this person, she's an agent of chaos. And I kind of feel like she's either testing things on you, or I feel like she's one of those people that she's not responsible with magic and she just does whatever. I really feel like this person, she's literally out here just doing magic and casting spells and stuff, but she's also using you for information. Like this isn't about him. This is about her. You have to understand, make sure that you all understand. And I'm going to say this generally. When people find out that they can, yes, employ tactics of control on people with magic, some people get real reckless and they just start doing whatever. I'm not saying she's doing that to you, Donna, but what I'm saying is when people find out that magic actually works, a lot of people just be out here doing shit. A lot of people just be out here doing shit to see what's going to happen, but not necessarily to learn from it, right? So this person is an agent of chaos. This has nothing to do with the man. This has nothing to do with him, Donna. She's an agent of chaos. And this is why you have to be very careful who you take under your wing, who you teach, because some people will literally try to turn it around and use it against you. Okay, I have a client like that. I have a long-standing client of years. And this client, she learned some things from me, and then she was teaching one of her friends, and then her friend turned around and used the same shit against her. Okay, because she wanted to make sure you all are understanding. Make sure you all understand. This has nothing to do with him, Donna. This is her. She's on a quest for power and control. And she's literally out here doing shit just because she can. I told you all, with great power comes great responsibility. We're not just out here doing shit because we can. You do certain things because you have to, because there is a need, or because you're seriously trying to help somebody. We're not doing shit just because we can. That's not right. Okay? To help someone, yes. But just, you know what I'm saying? We don't do that. So now that's probably that man doing that, but it's not her. She you This is why you have to be very, very careful who you let get close to you, especially when you're in this magical spiritual space. People get weird when it comes to power. Okay. And magic is a form of power. People get weird. Okay. So this is why you can't just be out here like all willy-nilly with people. Like I teach you all some things, but I also don't teach y'all some things, because not because I don't teach y'all, not because I'm afraid of y'all or anything like that, but Maturity is learning and understanding that um even though you may mean well, other people may take it and run and do some shit with it. Not Donna. Not Donna. You're not gonna do this, Donna. You don't do this. Now, all these people out here that be telling y'all that they are Christian, that they atheist, that they don't do this, that they don't believe in that, they are the main ones doing some spiritual work. They are absolutely the main ones. I don't believe them. Do not believe them. They are fucking liars. They are liars. Okay? Do not believe these people. Act dumb, act like you don't know nothing. They are absolutely the ones out here doing the work. More than the ones who are spiritually inclined. These other ones, they are absolute. I blame Amazon. I blame the internet. Okay? They are the main ones who be out here doing shit. They just tell you that they don't. And then they be out here doing shit. She this is a spiritual agent of chaos. Block her ass, cleanse yourself, put your protections up, and just get rid of her because she's no good. She's no good. All this Miss Atheist, and I don't know. I told y'all before. I keep pulling up the receipts. Okay. I keep pulling up the receipts, and I'll be showing y'all over the years that people absolutely do this, whether they believe it in it or not, if they think they're gonna get something from it. Do not believe these people. They are lying. Lying. Okay? Lying. So, Donna, cleanse yourself, block her ass, put protections up for her ass, and just, I can't tell you what to do. You are an adult, you do things yourself. But, baby, this is an agent of chaos. Okay? This is an agent of chaos. Okay? And because you're so open about it and, you argue with these people on the clock app, she saw a way in with you, and her way in with you was the spirituality and magic. But, baby, don't trust that girl. Don't trust that girl. Do not trust her ass. So, like I said, you gotta watch these people. They be like, "Oh, I'm scared," and I'm no, they not. They're lying. They be out here doing shit. They are lying. So, hmm yeah, y'all. And don't look at my hands. I gotta go to the nail salon this weekend. Because I think I'm on a flight on Monday. I think I'm flying out on Monday. I'm not sure. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, she messy. She messy. You gotta watch out for the extra messy people that be begging you for information and shit like that. You gotta watch out for them too. They messy. They messy. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. My advice is to cleanse yourself and protection and get rid of her. That is my advice. Again, you are free to do what you want, but that's my advice. That's my advice. So, you know, that's my advice. Yeah. Yeah. So, mhm. Mhm. Yeah, so, yeah. Okay, one more. Mac, you the last person, the absolute last person. Last person. So go ahead, Mac. Last person, and I'm getting out of here. Now where your purple heart and your crystal ball at? Okay. Put your purple heart and your crystal ball by your question. Yeah, one more than yours is the last one. Okay. What does spirit want you to know? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let me change this back. All right, let's see. You said thank you. Shout out to Taco Tuesday. Listen, Taco Tuesday, it's gonna be lit. We are going on an adventure food run. Let me tell you all something. We will drive for food. I remember when we lived in Atlanta, and I may have told you all the story before. When we lived in Atlanta, we wanted some barbecue, and we were just like, let's just drive to Tennessee. So we got up and we drove to Chattanooga, Tennessee for barbecue. We did. We will travel for food, honey. We travel for food. So, we don't play about our food. Okay, you did it earlier. Okay. I didn't see it, baby. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Yeah, we will travel for some damn food now, honey. I'm coming to see it's a lot of y'all having issues with these people around y'all. Listen, sometimes it's really time to get rid of the people. Sometimes it's time to keep your circle small and get rid of people, but that's okay. That's okay. Um, what does spirit want you to know? Okay. You are going to be happier and better off without them. I don't know who this person is or who these people are, but baby, you're going to be better off without them. That ship has sailed. It's gone. It's over with. Okay. It's gone. It's over with. It's done. It's over. Okay. Funny because the full moon is in the, early the full moon occurs at like 5:12 in the morning, California time, tomorrow, November 5th. So, this moon cycle has ended. Okay, it's ended, it's over. We're getting ready to start a new moon cycle, but baby, it's over with. I don't know who these people are. I feel like it's a couple of them. I don't know if these are a specific friend group or a group of people at work. Baby, it's over with. It's over. You probably known it was over. You were probably like, are these people really my friends? A lot of y'all got to get rid of these people. A lot of y'all got to get rid of the spiritual baggage. And sometimes the spiritual baggage is the people that you don't want to let go. Okay. You got to let these people go. You got to let these people go. Once you let these people go, once you get rid of them, once you end this attachment to these people, things in your life are going to change. They are going to get better. If you were trying to manifest, if you were trying to get some shit done, but it wasn't working, it's because these damn people are dragging you down. They dragging you down, Mac. Okay? They are dragging you down. No, it's not you. No, it's not you. It's them. If you have been trying to manifest, if you've been trying to get shit cracking, if you've been trying to get shit done and it hasn't been working, especially if you've been telling these people, have you been telling these people what's going on and they got some stupid shit to say? Instead of being supportive, get rid of these damn people. Okay? The cosmic trash bag is back open, people. Not Mercury, Saturn has retrograded back into Pisces. Okay? The spiritual trash bag is open. It's time to get rid of people. We're in fall, okay? Officially winter in the northern hemisphere is December 21st, the solstice, the winter solstice. Okay, so we're in fall. Winter is going to be our official time of rest. You got to get rid of these damn people. You got to get rid of them. They are toxic. They don't believe in your dreams. They don't support you. They always got some fuck shit to say. Get rid of these people. Your community is supposed to support you. Your community is supposed to support you. Your people are supposed to support you. Now they're also supposed to tell you the truth. If you're doing some fuck shit and you really need to hear something. But overall, if you say, "Hey, I have an idea. I want to have a restaurant one day." They're supposed to be like, "Yes, you're going to get that restaurant. You're gonna get that restaurant. You're gonna be the best new restaurant in the city." They're supposed to support you. These motherfuckers don't support you. They're siphoning off your energy. They're energy vampires. Get rid of these people while the cosmic trash bag is open. Okay. Once you get rid of these people and they're out of your orbit, they're energetically no longer affecting you, then you'll be able to manifest and shit will start to go right for you. The ship will start to right itself once you get rid of these people. Get rid of these people, cleanse yourself spiritually, do your spiritual protections against any type of people like this, and you'll be good going forward. Okay? You'll be good going forward. Okay? It's closing time. It's the end of the line for a lot of energies, right? A lot of energies. We're getting ready to move into the sun is in Scorpio season, but we got Sagittarius season is coming up. And that's the job of the mutable signs. The mutable signs make the boundaries between things um easy to maneuver, easy to break down because change has to come. So we were in the season of planting, we were in the season of watching things grow. Now it's the harvest season. You get rid of shit. So things can be ready. You let things rest, and then things will be new again. So when it comes time for Sagittarius season, okay, right before Thanksgiving, that's the mutable time. Okay, the flexible time, the time in between worlds, so you can get shit done. Okay. All right, y'all. So now that's officially the last person. I am going to get out of here. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. So I love you all so, so much. Yes, Sagittarius season is coming. My favorite stepsister is a Sagittarius. She's so much fun. Sagittarius season is coming. Y'all pray for Mama Hoodoo. Mama Hoodoo got strep throat. It's not funny, but Mama Hoodoo got strep. Y'all pray for Mama Hoodoo. Mama Hoodoo got strep throat. So I'm gonna call mom. I'm gonna call her. She got strep throat. Uh Sagittarius season is coming. Sign up for the classes that are on Sunday. Milkshake will be made late tonight and will be shipped out this weekend. I'm on a flight on Monday. But y'all will see me again this week, either tomorrow or Thursday, but you all will see me again this week, either tomorrow or Thursday. So I'm not gonna promise tomorrow because I do got some client work tomorrow. And I am finishing making milkshake tomorrow, so I won't promise tomorrow. So either tomorrow or Thursday, you'll see me again. Um, Sign up for the classes. Milkshake is getting made um tomorrow morning, mailed out this weekend. Sign up for the classes. Um, all the good stuff. Thank you for supporting me. I love y'all. If you were watching this and you wanted a reading, you have to be part of my community. You have to be subscribed to the channel. I mean, it just is what it is. It's free, but these are free readings, but it's reciprocal energy. I support the people and give to the people who freely support me, and not just because the sign free readings is up. Okay, that's not what community is. That's energetic theft, and we don't do that. Okay. So I love y'all very, very much. Okay. If you go get your pedicure, please tell Asian Auntie, don't be nosy. Okay, because Asian Auntie she was real nosy yesterday. Okay. It's Taco Tuesday. Enjoy you some tacos. I love y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for being here. Love y'all. All right. I'm gonna go.